Freddie, you look like you just bloody woken up, mate.
I have just woken up.
Can't you just put on some charm for me? You're the handsome hot dude from the TV shows I love, and like you don't even like. Come on, mate. I hope you've had a shower.
I had a shower. I've had a shower and I put some face cream on. I thought, do you know what? I'll make an effort for Jonathon.
Mate, you're like the nice guy from reality TV dating shows. What are you doing going on another one?
Do you know what? Do you know what, Jonathon? Right. Do you know what it is? I don't know how familiar you are with the show, but I mean, growing up for me, the show was pretty big. Like, was it when I was younger? It was a big show, X on the Beach. So initially, when they like approached me, I was thinking, no, I can't do that. Like that is just not something I could do. So I think at first I was like, I think I might have said no, and then my agent was talking to me, and I thought, oh, do you know what? Maybe. And then they made it sound like, oh, you know, it'd be a bit of fun, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. And yeah, but I mean, it's strange that I've done like 3 reality shows now. Because genuinely, like, I feel like I am out of place when I'm on them. I feel like I'm not supposed to be there. Like, I'm looking around and I'm thinking, like, I'm out of place, but somehow I just keep doing them.
And they're all dating shows.
They are all dating shows. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I'm looking for love, aren't I? So it is what it is. Yeah.
I'm sure you get a lot of people sliding into your DMs, my friend.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. I do get like the odd like message, and I do read them. I read all my DMs. I try to. And
I'll be testing you as soon as we get off the phone. You know that.
I do read all my DMs, and they're nice. I like reading through them, but yeah, I just don't know. I don't know whether like dating someone through a DM message is the right approach for me. Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Well, somebody who's got good energy, a good person, a good heart. Obviously, someone like attractive, but more than anything, just somebody who can kind of give me give me like fulfillment and satisfaction and love. Yeah. So.
Obviously, they've got to be fit too.
Well, yeah, obviously, you've got to be good looking. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got a list. I've got a list, but that takes like the physical sort of like the visual aesthetic out of it. It's more about like deep connections and stuff. So I am all for like developing a connection on a deeper level, and then if the attraction isn't there to begin with, then so be it. Because I do think that can grow. But yeah, obviously, that being said, like yeah, I want them to be good looking.
What can you tell me about this show?
So the premise of the show is, you know, you've got girls and guys all in the villa, and then they're all dating, and then their exes will come in. So it's a bit. There's definitely fireworks. Yeah, a lot happened. Like being part of it, even just as like a spectator for some of it, it was just crazy. I was thinking, and so if people like drama, if people like, I don't know, it's crazy. But if people like drama, they're gonna love it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You don't seem like a drama dude. I know there's been drama around you,
Yeah.
but you're not a drama seeking sort of guy, or are you? And you're just putting on the nice face.
I would say I'm not about drama. However, I think if the viewers watch the show, they'll see that I probably am involved in some drama on this journey. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, maybe that's something that people haven't seen before. So, yeah, it'd be interesting for people to see.
Do you? Are you as nice as you make out to be, or can you be a bit of a player?
Do you know what? Genuinely, I've on every show I've gone on, I've just thought I'll just be me and see what happens. And genuinely, like I'm just myself the whole way through. Like I'm not anybody that I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. I'm just me the whole way through. Yeah, that's just me.
Do you see a day where you'll do another? Of you mentioned your agent. Obviously, being in the public eye is a world that you like being in, and it's fun, and it's. I'm sure you're making a bit of coin. Do you see a world where you do other things in this world other than dating shows? And if so, what?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, first and foremost, like my career, I'm a funeral director. I still am a funeral director. So I see this like side kind of thing as well, obviously I was trying to find love on all three shows. So, but I see that as kind of like a little side thing. Like if you introduce myself, I say I'm a funeral director. I'd never say I'm a reality TV person. Like that's just not something I'd say. And yeah, if I was approached to do something again, I would definitely consider it. I don't. I wouldn't want to do anything to do with dating, but I would definitely be open to something more physical. I'm into my fitness. I love my fitness. Yeah, so maybe something a bit more along those lines. Preferably not cooking because I'd probably end up killing someone. But yeah,
More like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or Survivor, or that sort of
yeah,
vein, or Amazing Race.
yeah, something where maybe you have to think because I'm a massive overthinker and I think deep into things and I think I'm a good problem solver. And I think I'd be good on maybe like a tactical show or something where you have to kind of work as a team or even independently. So, yeah, maybe something. Maybe I'd definitely be open to something like that. Yeah.
You're thinking about finding yourself a missus, having kids, doing the whole white picket fence thing.
Yeah. Obviously.
Kids.
Yeah. The end goal is marriage and a family. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
When you're on these shows, and I've seen you on the previous shows that you've done, you're around a lot of people that are players, and quite frankly, they can be real dickheads. And you don't seem like that sort of guy. You don't seem, I don't know you, this is the first time we've met, but you don't seem to be misogynistic. You don't seem to be sexist. You don't seem to be threatened by your masculinity. You know, you seem to want to uplift your partner and celebrate her womanhood and also her brains and, you know, physicality as well and all of those things. But there are a lot of dickheads that go on these shows, and I don't mean that with any disrespect. But that doesn't seem like your vibe.
No, I think that the beauty of these like shows and obviously X on the Beach as well is that there's a whole variety of different people. We're there for different intentions, different characters, and yeah, I mean, there's girls that like a guy that's a bit more of a player, and there's girls that like guys who are a bit more kind of chilled, laid back, and a bit more open with their emotions. And yeah, I don't get me wrong. Like I was on X on the Beach. Like there was moments where I was kind of like sat back thinking, "What am I doing here?" Looking around. So yeah, it's wild. It's definitely wild things that happened, and I guess you have to watch the show. But yeah, I mean, I embrace it. I embrace it. Like I put myself in that position, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So yeah.
I want to know more about this funeral director stuff because I thought you would have moved on from that a long time ago, but you're not. You're still working. Does that mean like working in a funeral home? There's a morgue there. People's bodies are there. Like it's actually quite. I've unfortunately been in too many of them for someone who doesn't work in a funeral home, but it they can be quite a beautiful and peaceful place, and the people that I've met there were really lovely people. But it's not your usual job.
No, it's definitely not the usual job, and I think that most people are kind of taken back when I say, "Oh, this is what I do." But yeah, no, I'm still working as a funeral director. I love my job, and I think it kind of keeps me grounded. And yeah, I don't think I'd ever change my job. I don't think I'd ever leave unless there was some crazy opportunity that I just couldn't turn down. But I just feel like I'll always stay at my roots. And I'm a funeral director. I love my occupation. I like why I do it. I do it for people and try and support people in their sort of most difficult time in their lives. And that gives me comfort knowing that I've provided that support in that time for them. So yeah, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's an amazing job. I love my job, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for putting the moisturizer on. If you didn't, I was going to be really pissed off.
Well, I've only just woken up, so I thought I'd make an effort.
Legend.
See you
You
later.
take care.
Thank you, Jonathan.